Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey, 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 hey.
Hello, foodie booties.
Hey everybody, it's me, Zachary Michael, and this is my little bestie, Potato, and he's joining me today while I rant about the ridiculousness that is Chantal Marie, Chantal Show, Foodie Beauty, Flobby Bobby, Big Beautiful Me, The Daily Chantal, Chantopolis, Chantal Al Rafe, Animal Abuser Extraordinaire, Chantal Marie. I, in general, post BBJ and all the BBJ drama, was really ready. Well, I don't know. I'm consistently ready to be done with Chantal. And I honestly thought, like, her going back to Kuwait, which, by the way, update since we last talked about Chantal, she did make her way back to Kuwait. She is there with Salah once again and claims she's not coming back to Canada for a while. But I really thought the first Kuwait arc was very boring. I didn't find it to be super interesting outside of the brief moment where I fought with her about her thinking that I was home shaming her, house shaming her, apartment shaming her. Whatever she claimed I was doing that's apparently worse than being a bigot like she is. That was like the only truly interesting thing that happened. It got boring very quickly. Like, it got boring once we realized she could in fact somehow get her ass over to Kuwait and live in a small apartment with Salah. So honestly, when I saw she was back there, I'm like, okay, I guess I'm done covering her for a while, because quite honestly, ain't nothing she's doing over there that interesting. Like, most of her vlogs with Salah or her live streams at this point are just them fucking driving around the desert. And I'm sorry, but I'm not going to invest any of my time watching them be boring as hell together and fake in love and fake married. And I will say one place Chantal always thrives on YouTube is pretending to be happy while consistently raging on community tab posts and live streams, telling everybody how awful they are and how much she can't stand them. And in fact, I was even considering doing a classic Let's Read Chantal's community rage post. But on Monday, March 5th, she posted literally so many posts on her community tab. And they were like all posts of her just raging about people's looks. And I don't even really know if I know these people well enough to be like, they were making fun of her looks, so it was deserved or not. Because even if they were making fun of her looks, like, I never understand why Chantal's response is like, I have to come for people's looks because that's what I perceive people are coming for me for. So I can't really spend the time going over every single freaking community post she made because we'd be here forever from that day. But I will say, Shenanigans, who I often like cite and credit for a lot of the screenshots that I use in my videos, if you go follow Shenanigans on Twitter, you can literally see every single post. But let me just give you a couple of examples of the way that she was coming for people in like the worst way possible. So here's an example. Hey Marge Simpson #2, the next time you accuse me of having herpes, maybe worry about the mini planet growing between your eyes impeding your judgment. Why are all of these former drug addict strippers always the nastiest reaction channels? Also, dingbat, look up herpes, never had it, never will, maybe projecting from your strippers days and things you had to do to get a hit, ? Which, like, her total control of the English language and punctuation and grammar is impeccable. I'm sure she can't put together a proper sentence because she's so induced with rage and filled with rage that it's clouding her ability to use her English degree. But it's also fascinating to me that in examples like this and others, she loves to bring up people's addictions, like she didn't just spend 2 years of her life on the internet being addicted to things and asking for people to be understanding of her own addiction. For example, she also says Just Boozin', which refers to a reaction channel called Just Breezin', but she changes the name to be Boozin' because Just Breezin' has shared that she had issues with alcohol in the past. Just Boozin', beat up any old people yet? You drag on me, yet do I have a criminal record? Did I give my child away so I could get dunk? No? So STFU, you deadbeat. So you see, Chantal is definitely not hypocritical at all, and definitely, has the moral high ground to be talking about anybody in such a way, you know what I'm saying? And it goes on and on and on. Of course, she also, makes fun of the way that FFG looks. For instance, right here, since you never cam up but have a lot to say about my body, here is yours. Guess who? Yup. None other than French Fried Goblin. Makes sense now. Projection 101. You are a textbook case of it, really. Didn't you start your YouTube career bold and strong, claiming that you're gonna show us, Amber Lynn and I, how to lose weight properly? Is anyone gonna tell her, or... And it's just honestly, if you had such an issue with people being fat phobic, saying mean things about your looks and things like that, why is your response let me go back and do that to you? You know what I'm saying? It's just it's that, not that you're even clearly that upset about the way that people are treating you and you just want to lash out. It's not that you care, it's that they're saying it about you is the problem with you. And you say, well, it's perfectly fine for me to fight fire with fire. But anyways, none of that is really what sparked me to actually make a YouTube video about her today, because I just want to share a little bit about how she'll never learn, because today she's already back to posting on her community tab again about all kinds of ridiculous things. So it started about 2 hours ago from when I'm filming this. She posted a post that said, "You all literally have zero content, so you have to pick at my boring stream of just driving around? Really? LMAO, please get lives. Literally 2 fucking people driving around in a car. ... The end. Go touch grass." And so she's clearly unbothered and follows it up with this long ass community post. Are you ready? Okay, let's recap, shall we? Let's see what BS Lies reaction channel vultures were wrong about so far. Sala is a scammer. ... Didn't age well, did it? Scamming for what? He has his own money. I barely make anything anymore on YouTube, and we aren't going to Canada, so not for citizenship either. Try again. I've moved here, yes, as a resident, and I'm not coming back to Canada. Believe it or not everyone wants to live in the West. So, my man has sponsored me, and not the other way around. Stay mad. He will leave her at the airport. Didn't age well, did it? Because I'm in Kuwait and he picked me up both times. He doesn't love her. How the fuck do you know? Especially when the lot of you collectively have 10 brain cells. Foodie Booty will never make it back to Kuwait. Oh, really? Here I am. Funny people believed otherwise, LMAO. Sala sold his car. The one we drove around in today? He doesn't touch you. This is the dumbest comment of them of all. As if you are all in our bed or something. It's called projection, because if you think Sarah Plain or FFG are more likely to get touched, you need a lobotomy. FFG literally invented her boyfriend and people still throw money at her, LOL. Idiots. If you think I would forego a sex life, you are all dumber than originally imagined. Also, all of you claiming this resemble big toes and have no man, and this is not a flex. This is a response to being accused of my man whom is actually real not loving me by sad, hideous, jealous women with no one of their own, so they have no place to talk. Well, let me just interject as somebody who does have a man whom I love. Listen, I think it's easy to believe that this is not a real loving relationship, and that's just based on people watching the way the two of y'all interact in a fucking video that you put on the internet and edit and choose what gets shown. No, don't hit me with that, well, I have to be modest. You're just over here talking about how you would never forego a sex life, okay? So you're putting this business out here. You're not being modest right here at all. You're talking about it. You're saying you have sex. Okay, bestie? If you really want me to believe it, then start showing something that makes it seem like either of y'all are actually in love in a video. How about that? Try that challenge. Cat killer. I think you meant dog killer, and you need to look at you know who, because he is the only one with 2 dead animals to their name. If I were her dogs, I would have offed myself long ago, actually. I know you all think this was a one-up on me, but in the end you are all complicit in BBJ's prolonged suffering, just like Goblin did with her mutts. Which is interesting, and if you're interested in any updates about BBJ, FFG has been posting them, and BBJ certainly has health issues, but none that are one, life-threatening, and two, can't be treated, and that is seemingly what FFG is doing. So it's very confusing to me. It'd be like Judy has kidney issues because she's older. It'd be like me saying, well, making her live through that with medicine that helps her feel better, not worth it. You better just offer. Like, are you kidding me? Like, just clip your fucking cat's claws and you'll be fine, bestie. She pawned her ring. Oh yeah, that was another thing that's happened. She finally came clean and was honest about how she lost her ring, which she originally said that she just didn't bring back with her, or like customs wouldn't let her bring it back with her or something. I don't even remember what her original story is, but now it's that she went to wash her hands at the airport and she left it there and lost it. Literally proved with the video evidence what happened to the ring. Also, voice note evidence of my messaging Sala from the airport freaking out when I lost the ring. At the end of the day, you have to ask yourselves why you continue to harass and stalk someone you don't know and can't stand and who makes boring content. What does that make your content when all you do is sit and fart and hate on my much better life than yours? Well, I would like to disagree that you have a much better life than me, or maybe you're not talking to me specifically here, but I am perfectly happy with my life. Did not have to fly to a whole nother country to find a man that would claim me. My life is not better. The facts alone that I don't spend my life for hours a day speculating on someone's personal sex life or stalking people's neighbors or trying to make someone rage makes me a better person than all of you who do this shit daily. Fuck off and let people grow. You are 100% wrong about everything and you blame me for being smug. Fucking right I am and will continue to be, so stay mad. I just like the irony of her like claiming that she has a better life than other people right now when she's allegedly so happy in Kuwait but has spent so much time writing out this long ass community tab post is chef's kiss. Like, yeah, stay so happy. It's clear you're thrilled to be in Kuwait right now with your very loving husband. You're so happy, Chantal. So then she makes another post. This is apparently an edited post, so I don't know what part of this is edited. This is just as I'm seeing it now. And she says, edit. And yes, I can afford to because I have a husband who supports me. And I think that's because she says, you know what? I'm going to take a long break and enjoy my life with my husband. I'm going to get dick down daily. That's my added implication here. She's saying, I'm gonna go get dick down, so I'm gonna go enjoy a long break with my husband. This platform has become so unenjoyable. I'm so horrible and my content sucks, right? So I'll let reaction channels make better content to entertain you. Enjoy. So yeah, that's what she was saying in the edit. Like, she can afford to do that because her husband dicks her down and financially supports her. So she says she's gonna take a break, but have no fear. 1 whole hour later, she's already back on the community tab post. Sharing, I don't know, screenshots from somebody. I'm not even entirely sure. I'm sure people who are much further deep into the Foodie Beauty Chantal Marie discourse would know what's going on here. But she posts these screenshots from this person and says, and this is from her old account. Want to see the ones from her new one after I blocked her old one? More proof these people are sick in the head. Keep in mind, I never reply to this weirdo. Leave me alone. Like, okay, Bessie, the best thing to do when you want someone to leave you alone is to point out how much they bother you, because they're definitely going to stop now. And believe it or not, besties, believe it or not, that's not even why I even made this video, because the real reason I made this video is because this idiot, this idiot, bigot, animal abuser literally never learns. You said you're trying to beat the animal abuse allegations, Chantal. You're trying to beat the allegations of people alleging that you're an animal abuser, and you say, what's the best kind of video I can post on my channel right now? Well, ladies and gentlemen, here it is. How a chicken gets slaughtered and cleaned graphic. Now, after you just got done dealing with all of this nonsense related to BBJ, and having to fight off all of these allegations about you being an animal abuser, you said, the best thing for me to post is a video of a chicken getting slaughtered. Are you fucking kidding me? And that's not to say that I don't fucking eat chicken, because I do. I get it. There are animals that we eat, blah, 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 blah. I'm just saying, like, what the fuck is going through Chantal's mind that she said, you know, all these people are upset with me about the way I treated BBJ, and you know what I would think would be a smart idea to try to monetize? A chicken getting slaughtered. Are you stupid? Don't answer that, because I'm pretty sure I know the answer, but like, what is going through your mind, Chantal? What the actual fuck? And that's what actually got me worked up, and I was just like, I can't. I haven't watched that video. I won't be watching that video. It is not something that I'm going to be doing, because I don't want to see that. But I just can't imagine what is actually going through her mind outside of just trying to get people riled up, you know? Like, that's the only thing her channel has going for her at this moment, is how to get people riled up to, like, hold on to, like, the few people who actually want to watch her. And honestly, that's the only kind of people that do want to watch her. The people that are hate watching her. The people that are watching her because they can't stand her and they want to see what stupid thing she's gonna do next. So maybe she's on to something. And as a bonus today, let me just include this clip from Chantal's former roommate. They now no longer live together in the luxury villa. Chantal's former roommate, former lover, Pete's, went live just last night and was creating a dating profile and doxed his own phone number. And so then, of course, he had to rage. So here, enjoy this clip.
Don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking dare. You fucking piece of shit assholes. Get the fuck away from me. Thanks for making it fucking impossible for me to have a good fucking time.
So things are going just fine in the world of Chantal and Pete's both. Such happy people, such happy people getting themselves into situations they put themselves in and then raging about it. Lovely. And in the meantime, between time, I'm just gonna try to find some other people to watch that aren't Chantal. You know, there's always the possibility that I'll re-engage, but for today, I'm disengaging. So that's all I have time for today. I hope you all enjoyed this video to some extent. I don't know how enjoyable it might have been, but if you're brand new to my channel, make sure to subscribe down below. Hit the bell button so you get a notification every single time I post a new video. Leave me a comment, hit like, click share, and follow me on all of my social media, including Twitch, including my merch store, including Cameo, all the above. And I'll see you all next time. Bye!